Hola, welcome to my hike. I'm Kevin, and this is Hiking with Kevin. And my voice, it's going. I'm a little bit under the weather today, but aren't we all under the weather? I mean, as long as there's weather, we're all under it, unless we're like, in a plane somewhere. That's deep, that is deep. But yeah, I am so hopped up on cough syrup right now and antihistamines and cough drops and tea. I mean, I apologize in advance for any silly questions I might ask. I don't know whether I should tell my guest that I have a cold and not hug her, go one of those things like, oh, I got a cold, or just, not tell her. But it's the tail end of the cold, so it's not a big deal. I'm past the contagious part. Thanks for joining my hike. Take your protein pills, take some vitamin C, put on that helmet, and let's have at it. Joining me in my outdoor studio today, she's an actress, a screenwriter, a director. She won an Oscar for Best Actress in As Good as It Gets. She's done tons of films, Twister, Peggy Sue Got Married, The Sessions, Castaway, and most recently, Candy Jar. You all know her from her TV series, Mad About You. I first met her when I was a cast member on Saturday Night Live, and she was hosting. Today we are hiking with the lovely Helen Hunt. Helen, I always see you hiking on this trail.
Yes.
And you always have the hat on and your earbuds in.
Yep.
What do you listen to when you're hiking?
I am right now listening to a biography.
You're listening to me right now.
I'm listening to you. I'm listening to a book on tape of you. I'm right now listening to a biography of Fredrick Douglas. I bet I'm the only one on the mountain.
Do you think they called him Freddie back then?
Maybe.
I'd love to have names that were both first names, like Fredrick Douglas. Those are two first names. Okay. Probably not his real name, though, right?
Well, if you go too far down that road, it's going to be very tragic and sad.
All right, let's bail out of that.
Let's bail out of that right now.
I don't know this for sure, but you seem like the kind of person that does yoga.
I do yoga. Predictably, I do yoga and
consistently?
hike. Pretty consistently. I used to do it all the time. Now I do it just enough to be in terrible pain every time I do it.
You also seem like the type of person that enjoys massages. Deep tissue.
All right, now listen. This has already gotten weird. I'm in the woods and you're asking me if I like deep tissue massages.
Right off the bat.
I thought it was going to be super normal.
It goes downhill from here.
I just didn't think we were going to go here so fast. We're like 25 seconds on the trail.
That's true. Look at how muddy this is. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You're letting me try it out first?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay.
Fine, just stay this side.
Okay. Do you text and drive?
I don't, but there's the stoplight
Never?
and putting it into the navigation.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just like
all that busy. Eating?
Terrible.
How about eating?
Oh, I for sure eat. Is eating bad?
That's worse than texting.
What do you mean? It's not
Because-
worse than texting. You don't have to look as you shove the food in your mouth.
Yeah, but you got to set your coffee down on the console. You got to, pay the pizza guy when he delivers it.
I eat and drive with impunity. You're gonna have to really talk me into that. I can't eat and drive. I'd never eat if I didn't eat and drive.
Because you're always in the car.
Pretty much.
How about this? Makeup and driving.
No, I don't do it. But when I was like 23, living in LA, auditioning, I remember going over Laurel Canyon, the windy, twisty road, like with the eyelash curler, and the mascara.
Yeah.
It's terrible. It's a miracle I'm alive or anybody else is. I enjoy driving when I do nothing but drive. No radio, no phone.
No thoughts. You're not thinking
Nothing.
about anything.
Yeah, but
You're
it's
just like
very
in a
rare.
You have an acting class.
I mean, I haven't talked about it that much, but I do teach it. It won't be on the internet or anything, will it?
Okay.
Okay, I
If
teach
you
acting.
don't want to talk about that?
Well,
You
no,
don't
it was
have
my dad's. My dad taught acting for 40 years, and I was in his class. And then my dad passed away, and there were all these wonderful, hardworking, talented actors there.
to. This in New York or LA?
Here. And
Your dad's name was Gordon?
Gordon Hunt.
Gordon Hunt.
Sweetest guy ever.
Yeah.
Did you ever meet him?
No, I don't think I did.
Anybody you ask when you say Gordon Hunt, they go, your dad. So me and another teacher took over.
When you go into a doctor's office, he has a certificate behind his desk on the wall. You don't really have that as a acting teacher, do you?
No, you don't.
You just put your Oscar behind you.
I have it with me in my little fanny pack here in case.
You do?
Just in case.
You seem like you are very capable of handling almost any kind of situation.
Good Lord.
Am I right about that?
Well, I guess because what else are you going to do? Do you know what I mean? Only for lack of another option.
I only say that because I had a couple of heart palpitations back there. And I thought, I could not be with anyone better than Helen Hunt right now.
Yeah, well, I can pretend to know what to do. I've played a couple of doctors, and I played the girlfriends to lots of doctors. So I can do what you call it, CPR.
Yeah.
And I can.
You could get a hold of somebody really quick.
I could probably get a hold of
911.
Sure.
What would you do if we were way deep into this, and you had no cell phone reception?
Well, I'd pound on your chest till somebody walked by. Someone said when I did my infant CPR, you're supposed to do that Saturday Night Fever song, Staying Alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. That's the rhythm you're supposed to do.
Oh, I thought you were just supposed to sing that song next to the person.
Well, maybe that helps as a suggestion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do CPR. Apparently also the mouth to mouth is not so important.
Not so important
No,
anymore.
it's all about this.
Unless you're dating the person.
Yeah, then it might be important.
Yeah. I guess maybe that's why I think that, because I've seen you in so many shows where you either played the girlfriend of the doctor or the doctor.
You know I'm not married to Paul Reiser, right? I hate to break it to you up here on the mountain.
I know. Mad About You in the 90s.
Yes.
Great show. People, so many newly married people could relate to it because it's such an adjustment period.
Yeah.
I love Paul Reiser.
I love Paul Reiser too.
I knew him from the comedy clubs and from doing stand-up.
I wondered if you guys were on that same
I might have told you this
circuit.
before, but I'll always remember a conversation we had in a hotel in San Francisco in the stairwell.
Who? You and Paul?
Me and Paul. This is like in the, early 80s maybe. I was breaking up with a girlfriend, or she was breaking up with me, and I wanted to get her a gift for her birthday. I was going to get her earrings, but I wasn't sure whether I should get her the studded earrings or the dangling ones.
Even though you were breaking up?
I wanted to win her back.
I see.
And Paul totally analyzed the whole thing. He said, how long is her neck? Does she have a long neck?
Wow, this is why he's been
Yeah.
happily married for 100 years.
To a long neck woman.
To a beautiful long neck.
And he loves giraffes too, by the way. If you were available.
If I was available. Wait.
Emotionally and mentally.
Okay, I'm
physically.
conjuring it up.
Which movie star
Oh Lord.
from the 40s and 50s do you think
Dear.
you would get along with quite well?
Okay, I'm bad at Out of the Blue Sky. Can you give me
All right,
some
let me give you a
options?
choice. Clark Gable, James Dean.
Well, yes, but that says very bad things about me, right?
Well, let me finish.
Okay.
James Dean that had bipolar.
No!
Okay, all right, save it.
Good Lord.
Humphrey Bogart.
Well, sure, but I'd like to get a little report about the alcohol situation, the mental health, the
I hear
truth-telling. Is there
Yeah.
anything I can get a readout about how they are at those things?
No, you got to go in based on their movies.
Oh, Lord.
That's the only research
Well,
you can
James Dean makes me feel weak in the knees, but that may be a very bad sign.
do. But he may not have been that person.
I don't
He may
know.
have looked good, but he may have been like, a real ass.
Well, exactly.
Does that matter to you?
Well, yes! Can I have other choices other than tortured movie stars? Is that possible?
What would you feel the most comfortable operating? A forklift, a wood chipper, or a leaf blower? Gasoline leaf blower. And you're a smoker.
What does a forklift do exactly?
A forklift is a...
Goes under the two things and up?
Yeah, you lift
I'll
up
do
pallets.
that. Yeah, I'll do that.
You'll do that.
Sure. I try not to text or eat while I do it.
Yeah. Which of these three, if you had to pick one, would you defend exists? Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster.
I just have to remember them. I'm stressing that you're going to get to the third one and
I'll
I'm not going to
remind
remember Bigfoot. Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster is the one in the swamp.
Yep.
Okay, and the third one?
Aliens, UFOs, aliens that have visited
Aliens,
Earth.
UFO. Aliens. I would say, what are the chances we're the only creatures on Earth that hike with a selfie?
Is that your only defense that they exist?
that they probably do?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I've got. What have you got for the Loch Ness Monster, Smarty Pants?
Well, how about a couple of hairs from them?
Ew.
What are some of your most fondest memories growing up?
Going to the theater with my dad.
A regular theater, like plays, right?
Yeah, plays.
And that's what kind of inspired you.
Yeah, I just wanted to be in there. I just wanted to be in those rooms where they were making up stories, but it was all kind of safe because you were in a room. I liked that.
Yeah.
I have an aunt who's my age. So my grandmother and my mom were pregnant almost the same time.
Isn't that weird when you have an aunt that's your age?
Very strange.
It's weirder if you have a grandmother that's your age.
That would be super weird.
Yeah.
She and I used to hang out in the summer and swim, in the pool until our fingers were all messed. Like, that's one of my sweetest memories ever.
Yeah. How's your vocabulary? Do you ever try to fit like a fancy word in to see if anybody will?
No, I know somebody who does it a lot.
I do too.
And we're in the middle, and he is smart, and he means the words, I think. I hear a great word, and I say it 10 times and want to remember it, want to use it, and I forget it.
What fancy word do you like using? Mine is garrulous.
What is it?
Garrulous.
Garrulous? What does it mean? Is it like happy and joyful and... No.
You know what? I can't remember what it means. Right. You a coffee drinker?
I like a tiny little bit.
Just a tad.
I drink gallons of green tea lemonade. Gallons
You're
and
so
gallons
healthy.
and gallons.
That's why you have to pee all the time.
That's exactly why.
I know you have to pee now. How you doing?
Hi.
How's it going? We were just talking about you guys. Do you eat ice cream?
No. Crying.
What kind of fun do you have? What do you do for fun?
This is it.
Oh my gosh.
This is it.
Man, you gotta get a life.
I do.
Do you go to amusement parks with your daughter?
Yeah.
What's your favorite ride? Roller coaster girl?
I'm a roller coaster girl. But the rides, like at Magic Mountain here, that I used to think were terrifying, are now listed as like moderate.
Yeah.
No big deal. Is this where I'm peeing?
I like it here better. Yeah, right
I like
in here.
it here better.
Yeah, you can go up in there a little bit. I'm gonna follow you in with the camera. All right, don't forget to wash your hands.
I just peed in the woods. Just go say it. I'll often have a little short decaf coffee, a green tea lemonade, a Diet Coke and some water.
Diet Coke.
Once
so
in a
you're not
while.
that
That's the
healthy.
vice. That's the poison.
You got a problem.
I know.
You
I
got
get
a problem.
shamed for it. Like 3 sips at a movie and people freak out.
So angry at you.
We're fighting.
Furious. What movie would you like to be in? Was that you a horror movie?
I just did a kind of slightly horror thriller.
What's it called?
Now I can plug it. It's called I See You. It's going to be at South by Southwest.
That's a great name.
I'm going to go. Yeah,
I See You.
super scary actually. It was fun to make because the director and I, rather than having deep conversations about the character, I would just be like, was that scary? It was kind of scary. Okay, let's do it again. Cut. Was that scary? It was pretty scary.
That's
That was
funny.
the barometer for the whole thing. Look at this
Hey,
dog.
we're just talking about you guys. Yeah. Same joke. I'm not ashamed to repeat.
I'm guessing this isn't the first time you've used that joke.
No. What scares you in movies?
Oh,
I'm not a
Lord.
fan of the slasher movies.
No, I mean, I thought Get Out was
That was great.
such a great movie.
Yeah.
And scared the shit out of me. I mean, like I screamed out loud, screamed. And the trailer for his new one, I'm already screaming in the trailer.
What's it called?
Us.
What scares me is the little
I should have
kids.
asked you. What scares you, Kevin?
That's so nice. Thank you for asking me.
What scares
Little
you?
kids.
Kids in danger? Yeah.
No, kids
Oh,
that are like possessed.
Scary
or something.
psycho kids?
Exorcist was my scariest movie.
Yeah.
But The Shining, with those 2 kids.
Shining was terrifying.
Oh my God.
Terrifying.
How did you like hosting SNL? That's when I first
Wow,
met you.
That's when I first met you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I loved it. It's like being pushed
Scary
off a
though, isn't
building.
it?
What?
Scary.
Oh my God. It's like being pushed off the top of a building. The
Yeah.
dress rehearsal, which it doesn't matter, is the most terrifying part.
Yep.
Because you're running. I think they make it purposely so there's one more sketch
Yeah, a
than
couple
you
more.
can make, right? So
Yeah.
you fail
Yep.
at getting changed in time.
And you never feel
I
like
choked doing SNL on the air.
you choked on something?
I was doing a thing with Tim Meadows.
You don't mean literally choked.
No, I literally choked.
Oh.
The second time I hosted, it was a Christmas show. And I was in the cold opening live from New York, whatever.
Yeah.
And there was fake plastic snow falling. And I said, live from New York, it's that. And one of the pieces of snow went in my throat. And I was choking so hard backstage, I almost threw up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, it was so and then I did a whole sketch with Tim Meadows where I thought it's possible I will grind the proceedings to a halt with choking. So that was less fun.
Hi.
Hi.
We're just talking about you guys. Never gets old,
It's
right?
not landing so well, I gotta say.
When you go to Hawaii,
Yes.
what do you like to do? Is it just hanging on the beach reading? Or do you surf
I
still?
surf tiny little friendly waves that don't want to hurt anybody. Like that thing that surfers have of like, I want the next big, I don't have that.
You want the next small
I
one.
want a wetsuit that says, I don't want any trouble. I do that, I eat a lot of food, and I lay around.
Because you were surfing a long time ago. I remember seeing pictures of you like in those magazines.
Yeah, where they catch you like changing in the parking lot with your butt hanging out.
You're a pig in the woods.
Probably. Probably.
What TV show have you been binge watching lately?
Ooh, Succession.
Succession?
Holy mackerel.
I don't know about that one.
It's rich, white, mostly men. It's everything I'm over. No pun, no offense. And I love it.
Netflix?
Yes. Mrs. Maisel, incredible.
Yeah, I heard that's good too.
Oh my, why aren't you watching these shows?
I don't have time.
What are you doing? You're so busy.
I'm creating content. Are you okay in the cold?
Yeah.
You ski?
I ski, gently.
You do everything gently.
Yeah, it's really true.
You don't take any real risks,
I
do you?
just I don't want any trouble.
Do you snack a lot during the day?
All day.
Do you enjoy eating the
Yes.
the food as much as you do picking it out of your teeth later?
I hate to say it because it's not very sexy, but as you get older, you just find you're like, wow, like way
Yeah.
in the back up there.
I had this last week for dinner. And it's still good. Do you like pudding?
I like a nice pudding. I mean, I don't eat it a lot because of the sugar and the crying, but I like a nice pudding.
But do you like the pudding with the skin on the top?
Yes, I used to love that.
Homemade.
I used
Why
to
don't we
love
see that anymore?
Because it's garbage, but it tasted so good.
I would scoop,
It's like the granola, you like the crunchy stuck together parts, right?
I would make a little hole in
Pudding
the
with
skin,
the skin
on the top and then scoop out the pudding and then have a tarp at the end.
that you'd eat.
A chocolate pudding tarp that I would eat.
I forgot about that.
Did
Do
you
you
ever
have any pudding with you? I would eat pudding right now, no problem.
butterscotch or chocolate?
Chocolate, butterscotch.
With whipped cream or without?
I don't need whipped cream.
Not even hot chocolate?
Nah,
Man, you
very
are
hard
difficult.
life. I'm exhausted.
Thanks, Helen Hunt. That was a fun hike. And the greatest thing about it was we didn't get into any trouble because Helen is not looking for trouble. I gotta tell you, I don't even recognize this trail today with all the water flowing from our rains. Man, it's like a whole different trail. I love it. It's either the water flowing or my nose. I'm not sure. Thanks for joining my hike. Please subscribe, turn on notifications, and we'll catch you next time. Happy trails.